So many of our regular viewers know the Pandaren are my favorite race in Warcraft lore. I made a video before Battle for Azeroth launched called Why the Pandaren Need More Representation, and I wanted to create a follow-up on that. To sum things up, Battle for Azeroth has done little to nothing to improve on this. However, I will start with the good. In Desara lore, you can notice Horde Pandaren NPCs running around and training in the Great Seal. This is a good start, but I wish we had one character to contribute to anything. In Kultiris, Aysa Cloudsinger is there and has a bit of dialogue if you talk to her. I do like this, but let's see how G Firepaw is doing this expansion. Oh hey, it's G Firepaw. He's atop the Dread's Wake where nobody can really see him. I'm sure he'll have something interesting to say if we climb our way up. Oh no guys, he just wants to punch dinosaurs. Thanks. No wonder this guy wasn't invited to the feast. Look, I know this bit of dialogue is funny, I get that, but come the heck on. This character hasn't had any real development since the Siege of Orgrimmar in the Monk class hall. Blizzard, you've given the allied races more lore than any of the playable Pandaren. It's time that we use these guys or at least start taking them seriously in some way, shape, or form. When I read this dialogue, to me it says that they will never add any kind of development to these characters, and they're just kind of like, well, these are the leaders for the playable Pandaren. Even a bit of dialogue where he states, I don't necessarily agree with our war chief, but our people have an obligation to the Horde. Hell, even Aysa gets regular, normal dialogue in the Alliance. I hate the fact that it feels wrong to be a Horde Pandaren. Not because of the race itself, not because the way that they joined, it's because the way Blizzard has presented us as a storyline. You have Garrosh that almost kills our leader in Mop, Sylvanas acting like a tyrant, and it just doesn't feel good. I would have preferred to have been a rarity similar to the Death Knight player character, and no leader, we're wanderers kind of like Chen, we want to explore the world, but our beliefs align with the Horde and we want to ally ourselves with those factions. Unfortunately, I feel like G and Aysa are weak characters, and I don't want to dislike them, but they don't give the playable Pandaren any good representation in the game still. And I am truly upset to say that in Battle for Azeroth. I was really hoping we'd get a little storyline, especially with all the other minor characters getting some storyline in Battle for Azeroth. Why couldn't have we gotten at least one quest where these guys help out? I actually think it's pretty pathetic that the allied races have more storyline than the playable Pandaren. I don't know about you guys, but literally, it's been one expansion and they have more lore than them. And I'm not referring to the Pandaren and Pandaria. Those guys had plenty of storyline during their time. But the Horde and Alliance Pandaren, weak. So anyway, guys, I'm very upset to report that, and I hope long-term Blizzard does something about this. We don't need to be fighting each other, but at least give them just like a small short story or even something. I know they weren't that well received with the player base, but there are many of us that do enjoy playing the Pandaren. I always liked Chen Stormstout in Warcraft 3, and they were always, like, as a kid, I wanted them to add this race to the game. Do I regret making my Pandaren Horde? Hell no. When Chen helped Thrall, Rokon, Rexar, and Durotar, that was like why I wanted to be a Horde Pandaren. It just sucks that we haven't really gotten any storyline since Mob. I just don't know why Blizzard doesn't want to do anything with these guys. But anyway, what do you guys think of the Pandaren? Do you think I'm being like overly angry about this? I try not to be too negative in my videos, but lately some of the stuff that Blizzard's been doing, I kind of have to a little bit. Hey everybody, thank you so much for listening to me rant about Pandaren for 5 minutes of your life. I really do appreciate it. We appreciate the continued support on our channel, and we'll see you next time. Take it away, Sylvanas.
Hello, loyal viewers, it is I, yet again, your War Chief Sylvanas speaking. You do know, Michael, there's a reason why we didn't have any pandas at the feast. Do you know how much alcohol those things can put away? Anyways, thank you for watching another episode of Box and Jackalope, and we'll see you again next time.